I'm trying to... hello? Oh, excuse me. Well, what's the date today? Well, I'd tell somebody, but I think if it got digitalised, then eventually the secret services, which run the world, obviously would pick up on the digital footprint, wouldn't they? Right, okay. Maybe. No, you've got a good point there. A few years ago, I would have laughed at you, you know. You would have, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would have laughed at me. But now, I wouldn't laugh at you, no. In fact, you're sounding more and more like John Sutherland. Oh, I can't say that, can we? Why not? Well, you're sounding like Ken Worthington, Soul Agent. Well, that's right, because it's inevitable, John. You don't quite sound like Ken. No, you sound a bit like Ken there. That's right. You sound a little bit like a camp Ken. What do you mean? Well, you sound a little more camp than Ken Worthington. Oh, I'm not sure how to take that, Peter. Well, I mean, that's part, you know you're coming up with camp jokes, aren't you? What do you mean? What are you talking about? Well, what did you just say then? I can't remember. Well, you know, come on, think. Use your grey matter, you're not doing enough Sudoku, are you? That's the problem with you. You're not doing enough Sudoku. I told you've got to do your Sudoku every morning. Every morning. I can't do a Sudoku every morning. John, don't call me John. We'll get into copyright issues. You were right. Be what you said earlier on. What about not knowing how to take that? Yes, that was a camp joke, wasn't it? I suppose it was, wasn't it? It's early in the morning, though. What time is it? I'm not saying. Why not? Because it might get digitalised and end up on a MI5 file and be used in the financial trigger my financial report or something. What are you talking about? Well, it's like a spider's web, isn't it? You know, you step out onto that financial... Even if you just apply for a loan, you know, it leaves a footprint. It leaves a footprint? What, on your head or something? Well, it might as well be, yes. No. So yes, I found out this week, if you just apply for a loan, just by applying for it, when you next apply for a loan, the interest rate will be higher, slightly higher than it was if you didn't apply for the first loan. Oh. It's called a digital footprint. A digital footprint? God, who would have thought of such a thing 20 years ago? That's right. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, it's a liberty, isn't it? Yes, that's right. It'll be soon, if you say something on your mobile phone, it'll become part of the file that's not meant to exist. Oh, that's right, the file that's not meant to be there. Yes, that's right. What are you doing? What do you mean? Well, what's that funny noise you're making? It's not manly, is it? What, like that? Oh. Sounds manly to me. Well, it might be in the circles you hang around in, but no, you're meant to say, like that. Really? No, that's the only way you're going to find a woman, you know. You think so? Yeah. That's why you're single. Oh, right. What, because I'm too sensitive? That's right. And well-mannered. That's right. And polite and caring. No, that's right, yeah. You just got to go hang around going, like a Neanderthal. Oh, and that'll get me a lovely woman. Well, no. Might well get you someone. It might get me a mail order bride, won't it? Well, yeah, it could get you a mail order bride if you want to die of a heart attack and you've signed over all your legal, you know, sort of financial things. A strange sort of heart attack, yeah. Do they learn that from MI5, you think? Well, I think they do, yeah. Or the mafia. The same thing, isn't it, though? It is, exactly, yeah. They're all mafia, aren't they, yeah? The criminals. They are criminals. Anyway, what are we called today? Well, let's just call ourselves... I can be Mabel. Mabel. Hang on a minute, Mabel. Yeah. Well, I don't want the MI5 finding me and digitalising my footprint, do I? Okay, Mabel, if that's what you want. And what am I going to be called? Well, you can be called Maybelline. Oh, but Peter, this is... Oh, shh, don't use that word. Look, listen, it'll get onto my financial record. Next time it'll cause a digital footprint to wobble that little sort of thing there, over there, yeah? And you'll start vibrating, it'll set off a pattern. And then next time I pick up the phone, somebody will charge me £100 just straight out, flat like that one. You think so? Well, it's going that way, isn't it? It's getting ridiculous. You can't move for being digitalised. I woke up this morning, and my coffee had been digitalised. Yeah, I hadn't had it. Yeah, it was all in ones and zeros. You're joking. No, I opened up a bag of coffee, and I poured it out, and there's just loads of ones and zeros fell out. Do you think that's the underlying sort of mechanism of the universe, unfolding in front of you in a sort of visual way? It could be Maybelline. It could be. Do you think that's what it is? I think that's what it is. I think it'd pick up a very spiritually evolved Mabel. Maybelline. Well, maybe Maybelline. That may be Maybelline Mabel, but I don't really know if I'm capable or able at the moment. But so, anyway, did it affect the flavour of the coffee? No, strange enough. So it was just same as you, but it looked a bit strange in the cup. No, when you mix it together, it was alright. It sort of, equalled out. Okay. Right, well, so I think that's about it for now, isn't it? I think it is. How much do you think we'll get for this? Well, we'll upload it. Don't upload it. Well, someone will steal it, won't they? It's been digitalised. You'll end up on the MI5 744 file, and digitalise your finances. And next time... Right, okay, I think we got the idea there. It's terrible, Peter. It's like a digital spider's web. You put your foot on it. Yeah, I think we got the idea. The next thing is the footprint, Peter, on the digital spider's network of the financial system. Criminals, they're criminals. They're just totally criminal. Yeah, the whole corporatism is criminal, isn't it? Corporate pirates. That's what I call them. Yeah, they are corporate pirates. And do you think they'll pirate what we're saying? Oh, totally, Peter. Totally. There's no privacy anywhere. Well, I was thinking we might get a couple of quid for this recording if we market it properly. Okay. Well, you better sort of press the stop button and then... Did you just say Peter? Maybelline. Maybelline. If you're confused about what was just said, visit www.chakras.org.uk. That's CHAKRAS. www.chakras.org.uk and find out exactly what we're all talking about here, which is the 7-center system of holistic, effective life management and enlightenment. How about doing some a cappella then? A cappella in Toronto. It's not bad, is it? It's not too bad, no. Well, in that case, what about new names for the programme? Okay, well, I could be Stan. I like that. And you could be... You're not going to give me a woman's name, are you? I am. Why? Why do you always humiliate me in front of millions of people? I mean, how many people are there? I don't. You do. You're going to call me Anne, aren't you? Yes, I was actually. Stananan. I mean, it sounds Vedic already. What are we meant to do? I mean, people will start doing headstands when they hear us, won't they? I mean, it's ridiculous. Some people might have a heart attack. They might not be qualified to do a headstand. Oh dear. So you're going to say Anne and Stan. Yeah, the Stananan broadcast radio question. Stanananda, maybe. No, it's too difficult. Well, what about calling... you can be... well, hurry up, because now we've forgotten the joke. What was it? Oh, a cappella. A cappella in Toronto, yeah? A cappella in Toronto. But you weren't going to sing that song, were you? You're going to sing something else. That's right, I can't remember what I was going to sing now. You see, you got all caught up in naming things. It's always the same with you, isn't it? You have to name things. You have to put a word to everything, don't you? It's always words. Scribble. That's all you're about, isn't it? No, I do many other things. Like what? I do hoovering. Yeah, okay, great. I empty the hoover out as well. I put it away again. Now you're stealing stuff from John Shuttleworth directly. That's right. I didn't mean to either. You see, it's become a chronic condition. See, I sound like one of the characters, and you sound like the other. That's right. And we don't want to, do we? No. Because there's no future in it, is there? There's no future if it's just like we're plagiarising somebody else. That's right. Well, I could be, my name could be, Alan. That's right. And you could be, Alan. No, it's ridiculous, Alan. The two Allans, it's already been done. Has anything not been done? No, because there's nothing new under the sun, is there? Okay, so the two Allans. Well, it's not too bad, is it? The two Allans. What about the two Stans? Two Stans, yeah, that's got a bit more ring to it. We're using that consonant in there, a hard vowel sound, a hard consonant. Alan, the two Allans. Yes, because then we got the keys to the universe, couldn't we? What do you mean? Well, Allen Keys. Yeah, I like this one. Keep going. But we were going to do... we were going to do, what were we going to do now? Well, that's the end of that, isn't it? Oh my God! What was that noise? Oh, that's your father getting out of his chair. Well, a funny thing happened just then. I just been to the toilet, obviously, and I looked down the bowl. Of course, I thought I better clean that before, next person comes in. And had my glasses on top of my head, just I took them off my nose and stuck them on top of my head, just above my hairline. And of course, I went over to clean the toilet. My glasses fell off into the toilet bowl. Right, we'll better get out of here before we die of asphyxiation or something. Look at this advert here. It's for, Nubrifen or something? It's got ibuprofen in it. Yeah, can you see it? Yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't realise that ibuprofen, right, strips the collagen out of your joints and your bones. Does it really? Yeah. So effectively, the more you take of it, the worse the condition gets. That's right. Oh. So they're basically lying to people. That's right. And killing them off. Yeah, well, that's what they do, isn't it? The establishment, global establishment. That's right. Well, what should we do about that then? Well, I don't know. I'll put something on the website or something. I'll put something up on Facebook or something. I'll make a silly recording about it. Try to reach some people. That's right. That's what we do, isn't it? Yeah, that's compassionate people. But I'm running out of compassion. You are, right? Yes, I've noticed this recently. Yeah, you're becoming like a piece of rock. Well, I'm getting a bit pissed off, yes. Well, why is that? Because people don't listen, do they? They just want to pop a pill and not do anything, more than not think. It's true, but don't run out of compassion, Peter. Well, I am running out of compassion. Yeah, but then you'll become a real tyrant. Well, no, I'm just going to go silent and you can't stay silent. You can't do it, St. Peter. It's impossible. You're a rock. Rock. I know I'm a rock, but I'm not rock and rolling enough, am I? Well, that's obvious. That's pretty obvious. You can't remain celibate for so long and be a rock and roller at the same time. Not with those frozen hips, Peter. Well, it's I'm working on it. I was nearly dead last year, remember? I do remember that very well, actually. Well, this ibuprofen deal, then. Yeah. Well, it takes away all the collagen. Yes, it does. And you're running out of compassion, aren't you? You need a holiday. I think that's what you need. No, I don't need a holiday at all. I just need to get tough, don't I? Start looking after myself for a change instead of trying to help other people all the time. That's right. You've got to professionalise that assistance, I do indeed, yes. Oh, there you go. That's a problem solved then, isn't it? Yes, it is, indeed. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Anytime, Peter. Who are you, anyway? I'm not telling you. That's for me to know and you to find out. Okay, so we've got a new job today, then. What's that, then? What am I doing today? Well, I phoned up the job centre. No, I didn't. No, you don't. No, sorry, I'm too classy for the... I phoned up very high-class professional services industry thingy-bob charter of thing. The job centre. Yeah, I did. And we've got a job. What have we got to do today then? Well, what we've got to do is monitor the internet. Well, the whole of the internet. Yes, the whole of the internet. It's quite a big place, isn't it, Peter? Yeah, but we've got to monitor it. For what? Terrorism? No. Al-Qaeda? No. Is that a cooker? Yes, it is. I think it is, actually, yeah. It's a make a cooker, isn't it? A make a cooker, yes, it is a cooker. It's a make a cooker. It's a make-up cooker, that's what I just said, it's a make-up cooker. It's a big cooker, is it? Mahab cooker. No, it's a make-up cooker. Are you like, what is it, doing a bird impression here or something? No, it's I think the Al-Qaeda is a make-up cooker, isn't it? Like, hot point. But that's not the job we've got to do today. So we've got to get on with it, We haven't got all day, Okay, well, tell us what to do. That's what I'm trying to do. You keep making bird impressions and I want to know what we're doing today. Well, okay, right. Well, the job is to monitor the internet. You've said that already. Before I started doing bird impressions, like, what am I meant to think about it? Okay, well, monitor the internet for any Yorkshireisms. Yorkshireisms, yes. Yorkshireisms. Is that what you just said? Yes, I did. Do you believe what you just said there, Peter? Look, I know who you are now. No, you don't. Yes, I do. You're Paul, aren't you? You're St. Paul. Well, okay, I am. So you're St. Paul and reincarnated. That's right. And I'm St. Peter reincarnated.
That's right as well.
What are we doing here?
Paying for our sins, obviously, Peter. I mean, we made a few mistakes back then,
I think we might have done, mightn't we?
Yes, we did. Well, I remember more than you. I used to write things down, Peter, while you were just throwing rocks around.
Okay. So, you want to tell us what we did wrong?
No, it's too embarrassing, Peter.
What did it involve?
Well, slightly mature fruits.
Oh. I think we'll stop right there, won't we?
Yes, it's best to stop there, Peter. Especially as this might go out and become digitalised, and the whole world might know why. But St. Peter and St. Paul come back and sitting in a bed sit here, looking at what we're doing, monitoring Yorkshireisms on the internet.
That's right.
Don't think we come down a little bit, Peter. Setting up churches and things now.
Okay. Well, don't remind me. Don't rubbing my nose in that mature fruit.
Don't talk about those things, Peter. Now, they're in the past. We grew up, we know all about the second chakra now.
Okay. So, what exactly are we doing?
Well, you tell me. You phoned up the high-class professional sort of services thing. You didn't, did you?
Well, no, I phoned up the job centre.
Good, because I thought it was sounding a little bit like the mature fruits episode.
Okay, no. It was not that sort of services. No. Job centre, for God's sake.
Okay, job centre.
Yeah, we've got to monitor the internet for Yorkshireisms and Yorkshire accents and anything particular that we hear that hasn't been patented, that has been patented.
Has already been patented.
Yeah, by the Yorkshire Board.
The Yorkshire Board, who are they?
They look after Yorkshire and Yorkshireisms. And if it's not on this list, right, here, well, if it's on this list, then we can go after them.
Go after them? What do you mean run after them? What, with your leg?
No, we just go after them figuratively.
What are you talking about figuratively? What, dressed up as a big fat lady or something?
No, we go after them metaphorically.
That's even more ridiculous. What are we meant to do? Throw algorithm at them? They're not going to be frightened now. We turn up saying a spoon is like the sort of metaphorical speech, and that is it. If we turn up saying, don't forget, the spoon is higher than the sword, or something like that, they're just going to close the door on us, aren't they?
No, we inform the Yorkshire Board,
yes,
and then we tell them the number on the list that has been infringed, the Yorkshireism that's been infringed.
Okay,
and then they empower us
to do what?
To go after them.
In what way? You can't drive. You can't walk because your leg in the accident.
Yeah, well, we sort of send somebody else then.
Now we're going to do what we're going to send. We don't know anybody, do we? People we know, they're not going to go and do stuff like that, are they?
Well, business will pick up. We'll pay somebody.
Okay. So, what's the first thing we found?
Well, I listened to this soundtrack of this FX. Look, it says DJ sound effects, and I just downloaded it, and there's a Yorkshire accent on. There was. Can you hear it? Listen.
Yes, that's definitely a Yorkshire accent in the background, isn't it?
It is. Very, very subtle. See, that's what they're like out there. You can't trust any of them. They'll use Yorkshireisms against us. Yes. And
it's disgusting, isn't it?
It is. They use it as a subtle form of mind control to get in past the subconscious into the unconscious.
Yes, indeed they do.
And then they just twist a lemon there and then stick a big spike into our heads. And then we'll do whatever they say, as long as they speak in a Yorkshire accent.
That's correct. Well, we better get on with it then, Peter, because it's getting close to mature fruit time.
Okay, well, we'll leave that. We'll overlook those discrepancies there.
Yes, we know. We live and we learn, don't we, Peter?
That's right, Paul. We live and we learn. We're doing much better than we did in those days.
Well, you might speak for yourself, man.
Look, move that to one side, right? What are we doing? I don't know. You don't know what we're doing anymore. No, I don't. I've lost it completely. But we were doing very well then, weren't we?
Well, you might have been doing well, but I'm...
Look, Paul, I know that you're St. Paul and I'm St. Peter, and we're coming back to put things straight, and that's why we produced the website, www.chakras, CHAKRAS, chakras, www.chakras.org.uk.
Can you access that in another way?
Yes, you can. You can put in www.spiritualpsychology, all one word, .org.uk as well.
Are you sure about that? You test it?
Yeah, well, look, I'll test it out on here. Yeah, okay, so we do that, click that, and click this.
Well, you don't click this and that at the same time, do you?
You can click this and then you can click that. Because it's not like the old days, is it? It certainly isn't. Up on that mountain with the old... remember Moses? Yeah, he didn't bother with click this, click that, and copyright his shoes, did he? He just carved it all out in stone. No, he didn't. It was carved out for him by Lord God, wasn't it? Do you think so? Paul, you're not meant to question these basic ideas of Christianity, but we're not Christian anymore, are we? No, we're not, actually. Thank God for that. So, what are we these days? We're Vedic. We're Vedic, are we? Is that how low we've become? No, it's high. We've become higher than Christianity. Well, mainstream Christianity, anyway. You mean that? Yes, I do. So we've evolved somewhat. Yes, we have evolved somewhat. I'm glad to hear that. Have you got into your website by spiritual psychology yet? No, I'm just trying it out. Oh, God, hang on a minute. Right, there we go. Oh, what's that noise? Stop it again. Somebody drilling. But what if it's a black and delicate? Black and delicate. What if it's a Black and Decker drill? What about it? What if it's a Black and Decker drill? Right. Look, how am I meant to record if there's somebody making that noise like that? Well, if it's a Black and Decker drill and I say Black and Decker, will Black and Decker come after me? They might do. Well, they will, won't they? They'll send a SWAT team, won't they? Dressed in Black and Decker doobie, Black and Decker doobs. Black and Decker doobs? What are you talking about? Black and Decker threads, clothes, like special protection clothes, a SWAT team. Because they have a SWAT team for each brand now, Do they? Yes, it's global now. Everything has gone global, Peter. Like the church that you created. Okay. Well, I've got a few issues with that, but yes, I know. But we've got over those now, haven't we? It's not if you feel so guilty about it. Yeah. Okay. Let me explain what happened with the world we live in, right? Sort of, there's a global SWAT team, right, for each brand, for each product on the brand. And if you say it if you say it without copyright issue, what? You just say it. Yep. What if it's on in the back? What if we're making a recording and the television's on in the... You haven't got a television, though, have you, Peter? No, I haven't. Because right, exactly. But say I did have a television. Okay, for example, yes. Then if that was playing and an advert came on for, I don't know, something like Walker's Crisps. Oh, is this going out onto YouTube? Well, yeah. And have you contacted Walker's Crisps about this? No, I haven't. I didn't think it was that. Everything's been digitalised now, Peter. If you say something, it goes through a digital filter and it's picked up. It's picked up, isn't it? By what? By a computer. That automatically, and checks a list against you. And if you haven't got a copyright claim, or something like Walker's Crisps or Black & Decker, they send the appropriate SWAT team. What if it's Walker's Crisps crinkle cut cheese and onion? Oh, well, you have got a special SWAT team for that. What, a special... Yeah. Well, how big's the SWAT team for that? It's not very big, really, Peter. It's got 3 people in it. Oh, okay, and they're worldwide, are they? No, they mainly live in Yorkshire. Okay. And they have helicopters that can drop them anywhere on the planet. Well, not quite. They've got a Lada. One Lada? Yes. A Lada car from Russia. Yeah. Do they still make those? I don't know, let's look it up. I think it came from Poland, anyway. Okay, so what happens if I say Walker's Crisps, crinkle cut, bacon and lettuce? No, now you've been daft, Peter. Don't be silly. Take this very seriously. We don't want the door kicked down, do we, by an inappropriate SWAT team. Well, if I say bacon and lettuce, and they have smoky bacon, is that close enough? It could be close enough, Peter. You're putting that entire operation at risk here. Okay, right. Well, I forgot why I even began this one. Yes, just press the stop button there. Get off. Look, keep it on to yourself. Look, well, I'll find it. There you go. What about swear words then? Are they copyrighted? No, I don't know. Well, so if I say then something on what will happen then if you say it's not going to do much, is it? Well, I don't know. I mean, that sounds a bit like that guy, that robot out of Red Dwarf, doesn't it? When he's saying smeg heed. It does a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, he can't say smeg because he's programmed not to. So he says Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, I hear what you're saying. See, we've got to be very careful if we're putting anything out on YouTube, because it's digitalised against the copyright list, you see, which is run on vast servers. The slightest infraction in the word, anything.
Yeah, you're going pretty good. Have you had a lot of tea, cups of tea this morning, Paul?
I've had a couple, yeah, John. Peter, who the hell are you? Anyway, yes, it would create an infraction of the infractions. The digital infractions, would be inflicted more seriously.
Oh, that's right. And what would happen?
Well, the team would come and collect us and take us away.
And they'd charge us for the privilege, I suppose.
Oh, of course, yes. Nothing's free, is it, these days?
It never was it?
No.